Pi network has exploded in popularity, capturing the attention of millions around the world almost overnight. It promises to make cryptocurrency accessible to anyone with a smartphone, removing the barriers that have kept so many people out of the crypto space. For years, crypto seemed out of reach for most people, too technical, too expensive, and often too risky to even try. The complicated jargon, the need for expensive mining equipment, and the fear of losing money kept everyday people on the sidelines. Pi flipped the script, letting millions of everyday users, called pioneers, collect coins on their phones with just a tap. Suddenly, anyone could participate, no matter their background or technical skills. The real excitement began when Pi finally launched its mainnet in early 2025, turning those digital coins into real assets that could be used, traded, or saved for the future. Suddenly, people could move, use, and trade their Pi, sparking global conversations and speculation about its true value and potential impact on the world economy. What sets Pi apart is its massive worldwide community, tens of millions strong, spanning nearly every country, and connecting people from all walks of life. For many, Pi represented their first real chance to join the digital currency revolution, offering hope for financial inclusion and new opportunities. Now the focus has shifted. It's not just about launching, but about what Pi can actually do in the real world. People are eager to see if it can be used for everyday purchases, business transactions, and even cross-border payments. People are watching its price, debating its future, and wondering if it can deliver on its bold promises to change the way we think about money and value. The journey has just begun, and the world is watching to see if Pi can turn its huge user base into a truly valuable digital currency that stands the test of time. It's a story of technology meeting people on a global scale, and the next chapter is just getting started. Pi Network's story began at Stanford University in 2018, a place known for innovation and bold ideas. It was here, among the bright minds and energetic atmosphere, that a new vision for cryptocurrency was born. The project was founded by Dr. Nicholas Kakalis and Dr. Chengdiao Fan, two Stanford PhDs passionate about making technology accessible to everyone, not just a select few. They noticed that traditional cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin had become too exclusive. Mining required expensive, specialized hardware, and consumed massive amounts of electricity, making it out of reach for most people. Pi's founders wanted to change that. Their goal was to create a digital currency that anyone, anywhere in the world, could mine securely and sustainably, right from their phone. No technical expertise or costly equipment needed. Instead of relying on energy-hungry mining, Pi uses the Stellar Consensus Protocol. This innovative approach allows users to verify transactions and contribute to the network without draining their phone's battery or harming the environment. The app is designed to be simple and user-friendly. Just download it, get invited by a friend, and tap a button daily to earn Pi. It's as easy as checking your messages. There's no need for technical skills or complicated setup, just a quick verification to prove you're a real person, keeping the network secure and fair for everyone. To reward early adopters and encourage growth, Pi introduced halving events. As more people joined, the mining rate decreased, making early participation more valuable and building excitement in the community. From the very beginning, the focus was always on people, not just technology. Pi aimed to empower a global community, connecting individuals from all walks of life. By removing barriers and making mining accessible, Pi invited millions of people, many for the first time, to join the world of cryptocurrency and participate in building its future. This people-first approach is what truly makes Pi's journey unique, setting it apart from countless other crypto projects. The ultimate goal: to build a massive engaged community and then create real value on top of that foundation, value driven by people, for people. Pi's design is all about inclusion and simplicity, not complexity or exclusivity. That's why Pi's story stands out in the crowded crypto space, because it's not just about technology but about bringing people together to shape the future of digital currency. Pi Network's mission is simple: bring the power of cryptocurrency to the hands of everyday people, no matter where they live or what their background is. The goal is to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone, not just tech experts or early adopters. The founders envisioned a peer-to-peer marketplace powered by a digital currency that anyone, anywhere, could use to exchange value and participate in the global economy. For many, crypto can seem intimidating or overly complex, but Pi's app is designed to be as easy and familiar as any other app on your phone. All you need to do is download the app, get an invite from a friend, and tap a button to start earning Pi. There's no technical jargon to learn, no complicated setup process, and no need for expensive hardware. This simplicity is intentional, lowering the barrier so anyone, from students to seniors, can join and participate. Pi's real value comes from its vibrant community and its potential for real-world use, not just speculation or hype. The team is focused on building apps and marketplaces where Pi can be spent on real goods and services, making it useful in everyday life. In regions where traditional banking is limited but smartphones are everywhere, Pi opens up new financial opportunities and access. The vision is to empower people everywhere to take control of their financial futures with a truly global people-powered currency. By making crypto easy to use and genuinely useful, Pi hopes to create a worldwide economy where value can move freely and instantly between people. It's about inclusion, utility, and giving everyone, not just a select few, a real stake in the digital future. That's what keeps the Pi community inspired, connected, and growing stronger every day. Pi Network's biggest leap came on February 20, 2025, with the launch of its open mainnet. Before this, Pi coins couldn't be traded outside the app. The mainnet launch meant millions could finally use and trade their Pi in the real crypto market. A crucial step was verifying users' identities through KYC, ensuring every account belonged to a real person. The network rolled out a global KYC process, letting users submit documents through the app. By October 2025, millions had passed KYC and migrated their coins to the mainnet. Once migrated, users gained full control of their Pi and their personal wallets. This shift turned Pi from a waiting game into a real, usable asset. The mainnet launch and KYC migration marked Pi's transition from theory to reality. It was a promise fulfilled for its global community. With mainnet live, Pi Network is focused on building a real ecosystem. Developers are encouraged to create apps on the Pi blockchain, with events like the Pi Hackathon fueling innovation. A partnership with OpenMind AI lets Pi node operators earn coins by contributing computing power to train AI models. Security is a top priority. Wallets now feature Face ID, fingerprint, and PIN protection for convenience and safety. These updates make managing Pi coins easier and more secure than ever. The team is actively building, securing, and expanding the platform. The goal: transform Pi from a mined coin into a platform with real-world utility for millions. When Pi hit the open market in February 2025, excitement sent its price soaring to nearly $3. For early pioneers, this was a moment of validation. Their digital coins now had real value. But like many new cryptocurrencies, Pi's price quickly dropped as the hype faded. By October, it hit a low of about 16 cents, a 90% drop from its peak. As of November, Pi trades around 21 cents, with a market cap over $2 billion. The roller coaster reflects classic crypto volatility: initial surges, sharp corrections, and ongoing price discovery. With a maximum supply of 100 billion coins, only a fraction is circulating so far. The numbers show high hopes meeting market realities. Despite the drop, Pi's massive community and belief in its future keep it in the spotlight. The next chapter depends on whether real-world utility can drive lasting value. In Pi Network, global consensus value, or GCV, is a unique concept. Unlike other cryptocurrencies, GCV isn't set by exchanges but agreed upon by the community. If millions consistently use Pi at a certain value, that becomes its real worth. The focus is on utility: what you can actually do with Pi, not just its market price. GCV aims to create a stable, people-driven value, less vulnerable to wild swings. Achieving this requires massive coordination, but it's central to Pi's vision. The goal: a currency whose value is set by its users, not just by speculation. Despite its huge user base and mainnet launch, Pi faces big challenges. Price volatility has shaken confidence. Swings from nearly 3 to 21 cents make it hard to use as everyday money. Low trading volumes and bearish sentiment create a tough market environment. Without real-world utility, Pi risks being just another speculative asset with a massive supply. For Pi's price to rise, demand must grow to match its 100 billion coin supply. The network needs users not just holding, but actively transacting with Pi. Building a strong ecosystem of apps and services is critical. Managing expectations and clear communication are more important than ever. Now, Pi must deliver on its promise, turning hype into real, sustainable value. The competition is fierce, and the road ahead is challenging. Success depends on proving that a people-first approach can create a lasting digital currency. Looking ahead, Pi's future depends on building real-world utility. More apps, marketplaces, and integrations are needed to make Pi truly useful. Partnerships like OpenMind AI and community-driven apps will be key. Completing KYC and migrating millions more users to mainnet is a top priority. As supply grows, demand and utility must keep pace to support value. Price stability will only come if Pi is used in real transactions, not just held. The dream of a high global consensus value relies on real economic activity. Pi's fate rests with its community. If they build, transact, and innovate, value will follow. The journey is just beginning, and the next chapter will be written by the people. For millions of pioneers, Pi is more than a coin. It's a chance to shape the future of money.